The F1 Championship, first official full race commentary with stream. We're currently going to the third season of the AV Championship. Looks like we've got a pretty full turnout for the race today. I think that was about 17 out of 20 people, I think, there. How many have we got? 19 drivers out of 20 here, and where are we to tonight? We're going to Australia on this Monday night, the first race opening season. To be on an 18-minute qualify on Australia, rules are on strict, so there'll be no corner cutting tonight. It's Albert Park in Melbourne. It's going to be about 50% race, 29 laps, 3.2 mile circuit, 2 DRS zones, 16 corners. Let's see how well we all do tonight. Is anyone going to come out the pit lane so we can get a little ride around first on the track? Who is that coming out? Drivers are coming out, but it's not letting me view in the way. Let's go with who have we got here? Kronik. It's not letting me view anyone right now. Oh, here we go. Chris is out. There we go. Is he coming out lap? Right, let's ride more with Chris and go around Melbourne Park a little bit when we're qualifying. We can see next to the pit lane, take a full flying lap round, because it wouldn't let me follow the stream. Map up. Right, here we go with Chris now coming round after his out lap to get full front lap in, and we can have a nice little look at this Australia track. A little bit squirty coming out that last corner. A little bit loose in the first couple of corners there, still maintaining speed though. Coming up, braking strong into the next corner. Nice fast exit down through these corners. Best off is already backwards. Getting nice and wide before turning on that. Maintain as much speed as you can, and nearly losing it. Now we have a dangerous chicane of turns 11 and 12. Staying in enough off the curb not to spin. Very dangerous chicane. A lot of people can lose out on there. Chris clear not having that lap, letting someone else past. and don't think we're going to go for another hot lap, trying to improve that time. Let's sit up here at the front right now, Xz-ReaperX and Chronic. These times will all change very soon when everyone else starts coming out of the pit. Chris, though, by history, generally looking quite strong on Australia. Having pole position in season 1 and podium finishes in both seasons 1 and 2, so definitely something to look out for today. That's going around right now. We've got Connor's coming back into the pit. He's all coming back into the pit. Messed up, I think. Getting confused by cars here. Everyone has changed teams. Who I was racing with previously. Tash on here on his outlap's going to come around soon. We're likely to. We'll leave him go for a little bit. I'll come back to him. Domestos is on his in lap as well. And we're going to go back in, changing tyres. I'm slightly drunk and do not have a clue what I'm doing right now either. Luca getting straight back out there. Let's see what Luca can do today. A lot of improvements from Luca over the last couple of seasons. Pairing up with Lang this season in the Williams. Very much favourite team of mine being English Classic British team. Nope, having grasped a little bit there, but nice exit on that corner. The entry might not have been the best. Ooh, what was going on there, Luca? A little bit slow for that chicane, but definitely difficult chicane to take. Many a driver come through too quick. Back left wheel on the curbing, lose all traction, and spin off straight into the wall in that corner. So good to see Luca not destroying qualifying there. There's some new faces in here from people that ever raced with before. AlbanianSmokey. Don't have a clue who you are or what you're like, buddy. So we'll be keeping an eye on you, see roughly where you're going to be in the field. Who else have we got who's new from the previous seasons? Bill's 92 in a McLaren. The only two previous from the last season, because obviously we've had some retirees from the last season. Gargamoawn, a very strong contender on Australia through the last couple of seasons, with fastest laps in both previous seasons, and got a win in the first season. Not here with AD League anymore, so that's going to open up a little bit more for the rest of them. Another time in water, Joe Jackley on an out lap without a time down yet, coming out late in the session. Let's take a ride around him and see what he is going to do on his fast lap. DRS on quick, nice entry onto the straight. Nice and wide, running the curb and not too much on the inside. It's a nice exit. Yeah, didn't run too much curb at all there, maintained the speed, getting out wide, back in. Did a nice touch and a little bit of curb, maybe take a little bit more to carry a bit more speed through, but it's looking like a nice clean lap. Fast as the chicane, not losing any speed there. This is a good lap from Wouter. Actually, in the first season was actually third on Australia, so this could be quite a strong track for him, taking a lot of curb at the end just there. Through, maybe losing a tiny bit of speed, too much on the inside there, but this could be a good time. Should be a very good time. Did he disqualify that lap? I must be too drunk to see the fucking red line on the map right now. So I'm more interested in drinking there than commentating. Oh, and there we go, exactly what we were talking about earlier. Coming out a little bit wide on that turn 12. Back wheel, back left wheel, hits that curb, front wheel's at full lock, all traction's gone, and you are in the wall. That's qualifying over for Wouter, that's upsetting. Without a time, he's going to be at the back of the grid. What a shame, but perfect example of pushing too much through that corner. We had Domestos here, sitting in first place. Expect maybe on the last run we'll get these pole times down a little bit more into the low 120s, but these are good fast times we're setting. Top 10 racing there, 1 second between the first to 10th. That's good. Where is Lang? Lang. Very good. Consistent driver, may not be the fastest. Very consistent normally there through the tracks. Race with this man a lot. Want to see him do well. Ooh. Bit of speed there, definitely. Nice smooth, getting out wide, turning a little bit slow through there, maybe just taking a little bit more speed. A little bit more speed, take the inside, then run the outside curve. The depth chicane. A little let off there through there. I expect Lang to be qualifying in the middle of the pack here somewhere. She's definitely capable of like around the 121. It's going to pull through. Oh, shame. Bit off pace, I think, the line. Definitely capable of doing better. Is he pushing down for another one? Might be. We'll come back to him in a minute. Who else down here? Outlap. Bestos, Luca. Maybe just come into the pit. Bestos on that lap. There's a flying up from Chris. There you go. Expecting a much better time from Chris on this. Like I said, been strong in previous races. Ooh. Surprised that wasn't disqualification or that man. It's very much on the inside there. lot of carb on the exit, really pushing. Really right into the carbs. Still back there in 11th, still not hitting that 121. Chris clearly a little bit fed up with that, I think, just retiring, dropping straight out of the session there. We go up here to Mestos and Kuhn. Nack's in the pit, Nack. There we go, I missed that lap. Let's see what Domestos is going to do. Nack, very, very fast driver. As long as he doesn't spin, as long as he's not thinking about anime boobies. No spin to curb, but I think Australia may unfortunately be a bit of a fateful track for Nack and spinner, especially with that dead chicane. I've seen him lose it there a couple of times myself in friendly races. That's nice. The speed, run the exit curve, carrying all that speed through, yes. Taking through that little turn straight as possible. Nice and wide, slow turn in, hard accelerate, run the outside curve. Whoa, yep, disqualification on that lap. Unfortunate to mess off, that looked like it was going to be a good time as well. Carrying a lot of speed through there. Let's jump back to see what Kuhn's doing. Who have we got here in the teams right now? We've got Kuhn and Nack repaired in the AlphaBetic. That should be looking a pretty strong team this season. Domestos Tintashon jumping up into second place with a 120.7 there. Asbestos and FCST still paired together in the Haas from last season. Who's in the Mercedes now? Chris and Reaper is on an outlap now. Is he going to qualify this season? But at the end of last season he was choosing just to stay at the back of the grid and he's still winning. That's what that man does. Lang's retired from the session. Dunn decided he can't improve on that time. That's unfortunate. But I expect to see Lang with his consistency through the race, creep on up through the pack, and there's a bit of carnage and trouble through the first couple of laps with everyone being grouped together. And there we go, beautiful lap from Kuhn, jumping straight up onto pole. Here's the man Reaper. Is he going to push for a full lap and take the pole position? Very capable man of driving, someone that's lapped me 2 to 3 times in a race once before. So I'm not sure if he's going to push for the pole right now, or if he's going to just put a lap in to feel what it's like. Stop before the finish line and still start from the back of the grid. Whoa, disqualification on that lap. And you're going to destroy your engine and gearbox running at that high on fourth, my friend. Yeah, he does not care about this lap anymore. Anyone else still out pushing for a lap, or is that pretty much it right now? AlbanianSmokey, only one left out right now. Gonna get any improvement on this 122. So we get top 7 drivers all within half a second of each other. And the top 10 drivers all within 1 second of each other. Some good pace there, good pace through qualifying. Interested to see how this comes out on track through the rest of the race. So there we have it, starting pole position. We have Kuhn, second Knack, third Tashel, fourth Domestos, fifth Bestos. And there we go, from the back of the track, Reaper. Interesting to see where he comes. Make sure to watch him as he works and weaves his way up through the rest of the drivers towards the front of the grid. First official race of season 3 now about to get underway very, very soon. We wait for everyone's connection to stabilize so we can get onto the grid. Turn my mic up. Is that any better? Probably doesn't help that it's not anywhere near my mouth because I'm drinking at the same time and it keeps getting in the way and smashing against my teeth, so... It's also actually really weird just sitting here talking to yourself through the whole thing, to be honest. And here we are, lights are on. And lights are out. Away we go. First lap. Both AlphaTauris on the front there. Looks like getting away to a good start. Nat pulling over straight behind Kuhn. Lovely from those two into the first corner. Let's drop back. Make sure who's making it through. There's some wing flying around everywhere there. And I see dirt. Who is that who's taking damage? Through. Make sure everyone's got end plates still on their wings. And saw some calmness flying through. Where's everyone right now? Ready, we have the safety car. Jesus, what was that? What happened? I'm trying to see that Renault looks like. Oh, Rowan there. It's got damage. Any of the other cars have got any sort of... I don't think I can see much damage on anyone else, just that Renault Rowan by the looks of it. I missed what happened there myself at the start of Australia. Long straight up to a very fast corner 1 and 2. Very light on the brakes and then trying to pull through hard. A lot of people lining up like that. One person not to apply their brakes soon enough, and we just have a continuation. Oh, who's that? Eggie's also got completely missing a front wing there. There we go. So I'm assuming that must have been a bit of a collision between the McLaren and the Renault there. He's coming into pit. FCST's also coming into pit. Rowan, Chronic, and Chris also straight into pit. I think some of these are just switching tyres there onto the safety car. No, Chris is taking a new front wing. Chris not going to be happy with the start of this race. Oh, one of the most fun things about the AV League. Once we get into safety car time, the abusive messages that appear in the chat. Cannot wait for reading these. So, not a good start to Season 3. Safety car coming out straight after the first 2 turns. Didn't even make it through turn 3 and 4, not even half a track. And we've got the safety car out already. What is going on, boys? What is going on? What was that? Who didn't break? Who's been drinking more than I have right now before this race? Who's going to spin under the safety car? That's the next question. Oh, knack. Very closely clipping dirt there. AlbanianSmokey already with the penalties there. Let's see what we get up here on telemetry for this. Can I see the penalty? Penalty's 5-second penalty for AlbanianSmokey. I'm not sure what that was from. That must probably be from that collision at the very start, I should imagine. So interestingly, right now, upon the restart, we've got Bills 92 running with mediums down in 9th. Everyone else in softs in front. You can roughly maintain pace on there and take that later pit. Could be doing good standing for moving up a little bit. Unsure of his speed and pace though, from never having driven with him before, so be interesting. I should imagine to see a lot of the others take these softs and then probably one stop it after this restart, to be honest. Softs probably too hard. Reaper's already on the hards at the start here. He'll ban them till late and go onto the softs at the end. Probably potentially taking fastest lap with those late softs when the track's gripped and rubbered in. Looks like everyone who's pitted down from that incident at the start has gone straight onto the mediums. Be looking for one stop there, then, well, 2 stop now for them, because they're going to have to stop later to go onto the softs. Is that some more wing plate going there? Who is that from? Luca. What happened there? I think he was trying to warm up his tyres and just went straight into a wall, I reckon. Well, both sides of it missing. That might have been a little bit of damage from someone else as well. I don't know if he caught anyone else around him. Is there any damage taken to anyone else? Don't think so. Let's get back to the front here for the restart of this. It's going to be coming up very soon. and Knack both on the same team now. They're both running very close together. I don't know what we're going to see with the pit stops or how much fighting or battling we'll see between the two of them. And there we go, Civ goes in back underway. Kuhn's still leading, Knack still behind, followed by the two Red Bulls. All the Bulls up in the top 4 positions. Tashan already pushing and putting the pressure on Knack there. Very interesting race from the front there. Knack and Tashan Domestos, all relatively strong drivers here within this league, all capable of getting up there on the podium. Drop back down through the middle of the pack a little bit, see what's going on. Everyone being a little bit more calm now after the safety car restart, I think. Oh no, that was one of the Haas straight out. Who was that? AlbanianSmokey. I swear that was a Haas. I just stopped spinning, but that's a racing point that's dropped right down there. AlbanianSmokey. Or was that the Haas of Bestos? He's missing his front wing. Both end plates are gone. 5-second penalty just come up for Wouter, collision with Bills. Bills going straight into the pit, not sure what happened there. Safety car restarts, kept everyone very tight together for these first few laps. Everyone a little bit eager to start smoking. AlbanianSmokey retired from the race, left the session. Is his car still going? Nope, he's gone. Looks like a DNF then. Nope, I think he's going around in AI mode, but he has quit the race himself. Right, what's going on here right now? So much carnage. So much carnage. It's unprofessional. It's even semi-professional. It's just pure amateur racing at its best. Speed, crashes, laughter, thrills and anger. What more could you possibly want on a Monday night? Let's get back down to some of this middle of the pack action here. Riley, very fast driver, trying to put on the pressure on lollopuppa. He's also got the Alpha Romeo Walter right in his ass. DRS now enabled again. Here we go then. Penalties are already building up there. Walter attests, and Reaper with a penalty already made his way up into 11th or 12th place. Going very slowly right now and just taking his car completely, trying to destroy his car without much effect right there. It's a rather strong Mercedes he appears to be in. Not happy about this race, and there we go, he's also retired. DNF from Reaper. Something happened there which he was not happy about. Crazy race, Australia. Always a crazy opener. Very hard track. You hit some of these curves wrong and your car is gonna spin. Very easy to take damage. Chris has also just left the session. Doesn't know if I appear to see much damage to his car, but very difficult track here at Australia. Main overtaking points is really these DRS zones, and you've got a relatively wide track that just constricts and tightens in a lot on the corners. You haven't got much overtaking space on the corners. You try and get too much on the inside, you can end up pushing someone right off the track on the outside. Right, so there we go. We've got the front of the pack there, the front eights, all on soft. Lang moving up into 8th place here. Very good from Lang. It's exactly what we want to see. And what we're speaking about, the consistency of driving earlier. May not be quite as quick as Nak and Kuhn and that, but very consistent through the long race. Pack's definitely starting to spread out a bit more. Not too many apart from these front. Look at their front 3, 4, 5. Going to get a bit of DRS off each other. The rest of everyone else seems to be a bit spread. A good second or so between them or more. So I had a few DNFs, a few retirees, people pitting earlier. The safety car. The pack spread a bit now. A bit more cleaner racing. That was a Ferrari going wide there of Tess. Seems to be lacking a bit of grip on the exit of the corners there. Ooh, very much losing that back end. Picking up a penalty as well at the same time. Track limits on that. I might just take it right along with Tess here if we're losing the back end a little bit. Could be some fun action. Is that watching in front? That's Kuhn has dropped down to 6th. What happened to Kuhn? That is not what I see. Has he got damage to his car? Very much damage to his car. That's the end plates off his wing missing. That's a very orange yellow wing. That's half his wing. Jesus, that's half it missing. That looks like a dangerous chicane corner. Well, that's one of the balls gone from the top four. Knack left up there holding it. A lot of pressure from Tentacion and Domestos though. Top four here very close to each other. Again, we're getting DRS. We've just got a bit of time to make up there, about 4 seconds of time to make up, try and catch up before we can start getting any DRS. And Tess is obviously in range for him, but don't know how much they'll be able to push. Like I said, looking a bit loose in the back end. Lang moving up to 7th. Very good, very good. Lang got SCT right on his ass, so in DRS zone. Both, and SCT has got the ERS advantage over Lang as well there by the looks of. What are you doing, your ERS, Lang? Where the hell is that all gone? How much ERS can you use in 9 laps, my friend? You've got 20 more to go. Jesus. Smoking that quick enough, I can smoke weed. Good point, what's Lang? Look at Knack here, sitting there, full ERS tank. Very good. And Tentacion and Domestos looking much lower. Lang definitely in control of this race there. Easily able to defend through the DRS zones. As long as he's consistent. No anime boobies, Lang. No anime boobies, please. Think of the corners. We've already got some lapping going on. Is that alright? They're lapping? Yep, no problems with that Renault. I think Chris is actually back driving. It said he left earlier on my screen. Oh, and we just saw Bestos go into a wall. That was a lovely little switch over just there, just in time. That's that death chicane again by the looks of it. Interesting thing, let's look at the pit stops already to see what everyone's been doing. Chris already had 2, everyone else is still on 1 stop so far. Chris has had 2 though, so Bestos coming in for that wing change. More and more penalties seem to be building up here right now as well. What have we got here? 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 13 seconds on Tess. A few more and you're gonna be out, my friend. Taran keeps putting on the pressure like that. Easily make a few more. What's going on with the Domestos there? Suddenly dropping down positions, always going into the pit. Okay, what tyres has he got on right now? Domestos coming on onto the medium tyre, lap 11. That's 18 laps on mediums. He's done 11 on softs. You could take that to the end on mediums. These guys definitely going to be looking to one-stop it. I've seen these guys push their tyres very much to the limit, finishing with tyres up in 80-something%. Careful, the Domestos don't push it too hard. Cold tyres, not got the same grip. One thing definitely catch people out coming through that turn 11-12 chicane. You're coming back through with cold tyres after just changing them. You have not got the same grip through that chicane to put it back out, and that's when you can spin out very easily on the exit. Follow him as he comes through very cleanly, nicely, slightly cautious with his cold tyres. Very good. So we've got a bit and Tentacion up, both pitting in. There we go, Knack. Very well done, Knack. He's maintain the pace for the next one, take a lap, and then I'd expect Knack to come in and pit as well. FS2 running second, but again, he's got 10 old mediums on. He's not going to be taking those mediums till the end, so he is going to have to pit later. So Wouter as well, taking as long as he possibly can on those soft tyres for 11 laps. And Lang as well. Lang a little bit back further in the time though. That's be okay in Lang pits. I expect him to drop right to Brown, probably between 7th and 8th maybe. That's got time there to pit. He'll pit. He'll pop back in around the 3rd, 4th thing. FST will pit. Wouter will pit. Looking pretty secure up the front. It's looking good. It's a good run from Mac. We'll stay with him for a little minute. See how cleanly he's racing around here. He's definitely started using it. He's probably going to come in now. He's really started using that ERS. Probably pushing some fast lap to get in. Yeah, there we go. He's going to come in and pit. Let's just stay with him, see where he comes back out to. I see if Domestos and Tantashon made the right call pitting earlier. Lang's also gone to pit, which we expected. Racing next up the pit lane, Knack does still come out just in front of Domestos and Tantashon. Well done, Knack. Good racing. Unfortunately, Domestos couldn't get down that quick lap on the fresh medium tyres before Knack pitted. Where's Lang? Lang's down to 10th now, but very much in DRS of Tess and Kuhn, just flying past there. Jesus. A little bit wee for me just came out then. I reckon it did for you too, Lang. Doesn't look like he's too comfortable maybe on these cold mediums that he's just come out with. Might just being a little bit cautious because they are cold. Clean or penalties? Very clean driver is Lang, no penalties yet. We're hopefully not expecting to pick any up by the end of the race, or certainly not much more than a 3-second penalty. Kuhn here, pushing on the hard tyres. This man can drive hard like they're softs. Oh, very lucky. That's Kuhn had a good line through that track there. And yeah, I know that wouldn't have been on purpose there by Lang, but yeah. Tess going a little bit wide, nearly spun going into the wall, applying brakes hard. It's cost Kuhn to have to brake. Lang's got back in front of him again, and in getting past him in the corner, just tapped him a little bit with his back wheel. Kuhn not going to be happy about this, knowing that some of those people at the front there on those medium tyres are going to be running to the end on those mediums. So he's got some work to do on these hards right now if he wants to get back up and get some decent points in the first race. Another Riley there on lapping himself again, a runner there. Who lapped, who's that? Rowan, 1 lap. Is that not Rowan? No, it would have been O'Reilly. Still in DRS of Tess and Kuhn. Oh, Jess is a bit outside of DRS on Lang right now. God, what is Knack dropped down to 6th? Haven't been watching the front of the grid here. What has gone on there, Knack? Someone must have spun. Has his wing? He has lost his wing as well. Bad luck, Knack. He's going to have to pit in a minute. Just imagine that must have just happened. He's not going to be racing around, but Australia missing that much wing. Yep, he comes into pit. Unfortunate, that's going to cost him a lot of time. He's going to be potentially back down behind Kuhn again. FCST looking strong then. If we can't have pit stops, did he not stop? Oh yeah, no, 1 stop. I think FCST was caught up in the carnage near the start. He stopped to put on mediums, and now he's sitting in first place. Yeah, because Domestos and Tentation's mediums and tyres are only 3-4 laps over the 13. Yeah, they were FCST and Chronic first stop crashes, first lap crash incidents, boxed to put medium tyres on under the safety car, and now running in first and second. FCT with an 11-second gap before second place. He can run these mediums out for quite a while. So you got there 16, another 4 laps. You could put onto soft, take 9 laps of softs at the end, and it's going to be pretty secure. He's going to come out on soft. He's going to drop back down to about 4th position, and he'll be in a good attacking position against Domestos and Tentacion. They're going to be taking those tyres to the end. So, in all honesty, this could have worked out okay for FCST and Chronic, to be honest. They'll crash at the start, putting on the medium tyres, and just working their way through the pack. Who knows though. Death chicane could strike again. Test going down into pair. Who's quite close? We've got Bills riding close behind lollopuppa. I see him push it all in the DRS zone. Again, not much ERS to put on with that DRS to push with. Both nice and smooth there. DRS is on. ERS is open as well. Not close enough to make a move. Lollopuppa defending very well, making that car as big as possible. Mestos going into the pits right now. I think he must have taken some damage there. I can't see the front wings, he's already gone in. Bills again with the DRS, not quite close enough to get it. CST dropping back as well. What has happened to him? Let's have a look. Let me see his front wing. Any damage? No. Might have just lost it a little bit on the corner, that was all. Or does he know he's got fresh mediums on? FCST box with fresh mediums on. Wasn't maybe expecting that to box onto mediums so early then. But then I can't see the tyre wear. Chronic can do it. Chronic can take a couple more laps on these mediums and then put some softs on. Could be looking strong. This race has appeared to be going much different to expected. I was through looking at previous race history and stuff today and other results. Pole position first time and stuff. I was expecting some good results from Chris, Domestos, Kuhn, even Walter took a third in the first season. He's, to be honest, out of all the previous season podiums, fast lap winners, Walter's probably doing the best out of them all right now this season. Let's get down, smashing down here between Nak and Domestos. Nak getting back in front of Domestos. Domestos on the fresher tyres by 2 laps though. And getting back past in the DRS zone. Nak doing anything through these corners. And Nak back in front again. We'll hang with these two for a bit. This looks like an interesting little battle developing here. Both running very strong earlier. Both now want to push up as high as they can through these last 11 laps of the race to get as many points as they can to start the season. A little bit wide, a little bit much curb there, Knack. Let's get the messed up. Let's run with him in the TV pod. How's he looking? ERS 46. What's Knack's looking like? Both looking pretty similar on the ERS here. I think Knack might have slowed down just in time then to collect the DRS from Chris Sanders, other car going round. Oh, squirrely though, so that additional DRS he did get from Chris is now gone. Domestos running a little bit deep there to avoid turning into him. Back onto the DRS, no DRS for Knack this time. ERS, everything on, everything wide open. Okay, he's not going to be Knack into that first corner though, but coming back down through here, no. Couldn't get to the corner quick enough. Three DRS zones on Australia, I called two earlier. 3 on Australia, that's how long since I've raced this goddamn track. There we go, Kronik's taking it to lap 19, he's put the softs on for the last 10 laps. This could be a good push from Kronik now on these last 10 laps. Let's have a look from the leader. Kronik now 21 seconds back, but these soft tyres, 9 laps left, potentially running a second quicker than anyone else. He's could potentially catch back up to 5th place. He could potentially catch back up to his Alfa Romeo teammate right now on these soft tyres. Keane's 10, 11 lap old hards, they should still be holding out, but they're going to start to lose a little bit towards the end of the race, and things like Wouter's mediums, Lang's mediums, they're 7 laps in, the 9 laps on, they're going to be losing grip. Yellow flag up ahead, what's going on? This can only work in Kronik's advantage. Everyone else battling in front is going to slow him down. Knack just picking up a 3-second penalty, I see there. Let's get his penalties back up. What are the penalties looking like now? Oh, such a shame. Kronik on his softs at the end here, but he does have an 8-second penalty to try and mitigate. That is a shame. O'Reilly's a lap behind. If you can creep up there, he'll start getting that DRS toe from O'Reilly. Lang, like I said, Lang in front of him, no penalties at all there. Tashon now in first place. What's his time? Looking like 8 lap old hards, hard to be going to the end. They'll still be in reasonable shape by the end there. Although SST with the mediums, he should have the advantage right now. Both pretty low on DRS. One through, this might just be a case for FCST. Put on the pressure to Tashon, make him mess up. Tight corner if you want to go for the move, but there we go, keep putting on the pressure. You should have more grip, but those mediums are going to wear away quicker. Knack's just retired. What has happened to Knack? Didn't see that. That's unfortunate. Kuhn works his way back up into 6th now. After being back down out points earlier from having to pit and damaging the car, this race is all over the place. Tashon getting a bit away from FCST there. Virtual safety car. Oh, that must be from Knack's DNF. Don't know where Knack is on the track. Didn't get down there in time enough to see exactly what happened. But we're arriving off some of our back runners here for a bit. Xz-ReaperX. Haven't seen you drive much, haven't raced against you much. Let's see what your lines are like. slow through the chicane, very hard chicane to take though. How's Luca doing back here in 11th? Just out of points. Unfortunate, Luca, unfortunate. Big old full ERS tank, open it right up for the straight. There we go, Luca. Try and get back to some of that time. Have we got, let's have a look at the... That's the end of all. I'm the wrong fucking one. There we go, right. Where's the battles at right now? FCST's made it past Tashon, didn't see when that happened, but he's got it past, and Bills is very much sneaking up there. I said something to watch out for, starting on those medium tyres high up early. On the hards, FCST does have the tyre advantage over these two right now, and Tashon does have the tyre advantage over Bills right now, so these hard Bills are going to be very much warm by the end of the race. Another 6 laps to go on there. Any other close call battles coming up towards the end of this race here? Virtual safety car again. What has just happened here right now? I was expecting a couple of safety cars, but I mean, we've had a full safety car, we've had a full safety car, 2 virtual safety cars. Virtual safety car's gone. Chronic on a soft tyre advantage there over Lang. Lang giving a space on the inside. Chronic not able to make much out of it though. Still with that tyre advantage, getting nice and close before the DRS zone. Open it all up on that start straight. He's going to get past Lang now. Can he get the move done? He's got enough ERS there to back it up. He should be able to get in before the corner. There he goes. He makes that work. Lang not wanting to give space there. Although probably a little bit from both. Chronic probably could have given a bit more space on the outside exit. Lang running a little bit deep into that corner. Oh, and losing it. No, Lang, no. Don't know if he's taken damage from, a little bit of wing damage from the scuffle with, no, he's looking good there. There wasn't any wing damage from Chronic, just a little bit of tyre locking. And Chronic now pushing to try and catch back up with Kuhn. Obviously trying to negate that tyre, that penalty right now. Kuhn with a drive-through penalty, that's upsetting, that's going to hinder his chances now. Lang's got 3 seconds, Domestic's got 3 seconds, Lollopuppa with an 8 seconds. That's going to cost him, and that's upsetting for Kuhn as well. Kuhn nearly within that 8 seconds of Lollopuppa to be moving up a position from him, and he's got the drive-through. There he goes in to take it right now. That's going to allow Lang to move up in position. Chronic's got some real work to do right now if he wants to get rid of that 8-second penalty. Kuhn and Domestos, is that fighting on the exit from that pit lane? No, Domestos is past. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 9, 4 laps to go. FCST looking pretty much in command of this race now, I think. Medium tyres, Everton Tashon's medium over his hards. It's got the advantage there. Bill's very close to Tentacion, but with a 3-second penalty there, he needs to get past and then get a second lap on Tentacion to try and work that away. He's protecting that third though, because lollopuppa's got those 8 seconds, and Wouter's 5 miles way behind. 5 seconds behind Lolla, so top 3 looking pretty safe and secure there unless anyone crashes through these last few laps. Lollopuppa's got 8 seconds, that's going to drop them back down towards one spot into 5th. Kronik's going to go back down to 8th. Lang's going to move up into 6th, with Domestos in 7th probably. Bills and Tentacion fighting for it. He's trying to get past. He wanted it. Couldn't get it done. All DNFs down here now. Xz DNF. What have we got? AlbanianSmokey, Reaper, Bestos, Knack, and Xz. 5 drivers all DNF'd. Chris Zander and Captain O'Reilly here a lap down. I think this could roughly be the end in order. No one's got much ERS left by the looks of it. All batteries are running low. Test sitting there, the full ERS tank, just as I say that and scroll down through them all. And Chris with full ERS tank. Expecting a lot more from Chris. Not sure what happened with that. There we go, Chris has joined. Chris hasn't been running the race, that's why he's been so far at the back there. I thought I did see it say he had left earlier. Unfortunate, like I said, I was expecting a good race from Chris here. So stops, yeah, what a great run from FCST here. 2 stopped it. Next 4 races of all, 1 stopped it, and he's still in first place. Very good drive, very good drive. Just got caught up in an accident that potentially wasn't his fault at the start of the race there, and kept it clean, kept it consistent, kept the pressure on. I managed to get his way back up. Quite a big old position here, position changes here if we look at the telemetric data. We're flying through sector 1, who's come off here. As we're coming into the penultimate laps. Anyone's even close enough to try and make a move on anyone. It's all just spread out a little bit. Everyone's just trying to bring it home. Rowan there picking up more penalties on the last couple of laps. Right. They changed 11 seconds from lollopuppa now. That's seriously going to be dropping them down. Yellow flag, sector 1, 2 and 3, the whole track. That's just a safety car, isn't it? What do you mean yellow flag, the whole track? Jesus. It's a shame Wouter wasn't able to push a little bit more there against Bills. He's now got a 3-second penalty. A couple of seconds out though. As we're coming into the last lap here at Australia. FCST now with 3-second penalty. Isn't actually able to do anything on the very last lap. He's running cups very widely there. I think their tyres are starting to fail on him. Comes to the end of the first sector. 1.9 seconds now. He's got a few tenths back. But I don't think it's going to be enough unless FCST runs a little bit wide. Both of them pushing with the ERS right now as much as they can. FCST trying to defend it, but Tasha trying to take it back. Bills will still be jumping back up into third from Lola's 11-second penalty. Wouter unable to push anymore to try and close that gap on Bills. No ERS left again either. Lang down and some Domestos right behind. Oh, they both got sets back. So Lang got 3-second penalties safe from Domestos 6. He just picked up another one on the last lap there. And that's a oh, what has happened there between Lang and Domestos on the last lap? And it's going to lose. Kronik's got penalties. And I think Lang picking up that penalty on the last lap, that's going to change. I don't think Kronik's going to drop down below him now. Kronik will be okay in 6th, I think. I'm not even sure why Domestos was pushing Lang so hard in those last couple of laps. They had the same kind of oh, well, no, because he picked up the penalty, didn't he? That's why he was pushing him. He was okay when he was safe with the 3, but Lang picked up the other one. Domestos saw a chance until if I can get in front of him. And that's cost it. Yeah, Lang 9 seconds behind Kronik right now. Doesn't get to jump up above Kronik. Didn't pick up that other 3-second penalty out at the end there. That would have been a 6th place for Lang rather than a 7th. Messels and Kuhn down in 9th. Luca 10th, Tess 11th. Rowan and Chris 12th and 13th. And Captain O'Reilly right now 5 laps behind everybody. So yeah, even Eggy's there who DNF'd is going to finish above Captain O'Reilly. Not sure what's going on from O'Reilly there. No, oh there we go. He's just jumped up. So. Captain Riley about to get timed out as he comes round on his very last lap for the end of this first race in Melbourne, Australia at Albert Park for the start of season 3 of the AV Championship. 25 points there to Haas and FCST for winning. Podium for Tachon and a podium for Bills 92. Wouter again, as we said, looking strong on Australia as he was in season 1, looking strong again there in 4th place. Clean, consistent drive there from Lang. I'm pretty sure that was like a 14th, 15th place, up to 7th there for him to finish. Domestos and Kuhn, bit of a shame there, dropping down from the start, down to 8th and 9th. Luca, strong showing from Luca, getting points. May only be 1, but it's still points. Tess, Rowan, unlucky just outside of the points there. Tess very much just outside of the points there, only 8 tenths behind. And there it is, that's the end of the race. That's the end of the race. That's the end of the stream. We're back on Thursday for Austria. Take a nice little look at the podium here. There we go. It's one of the only times you're going to see a Haas sitting on there for first. I'm not going to see that in real life. No, sir. Nice to see a McLaren up there. Very nice. Very British. Very happy. the end of the stream. That's been AV Racing. I've been a drunken gnome. We'll see you on Thursday.